When CS2 officially released and we got the trade-up contracts, I was really disappointed to see the modern trade-up contract system return, where you just put in the items and the skin just pops up on your screen. And I know that I'm not the only one. I know that a lot of people wanted the old system to return, where you actually got to write and sign the contract itself. I mean, come on, let's take a look at this clip and tell me that it's not more fun than just the item popping up.
We're going to be popping that Tech 9 Terrace into the trade-up. 7, 8, 9. This is gonna be a crazy trade up, going for the Rising Sun restricted skins. I have to do it. Ginormous pepperonis. There we go. Perfect there. And then we gotta sign it by Bob again. Bob, please give us the luck. Please. I submitted the contract. There's no going back. Come on, please. Tech 9 Terrace. Please pick from the Rising Sun collection. Rising Sun. Yes.
The suspense that builds when you click submit and then it doesn't actually immediately give you the skin is kind of crazy. And actually, we've had the new trade-up contract for longer than we've had the old trade-up contract before. So I'd say it's time to revise the trade-up system, and today I'm going to propose 3 different options for what Valve could do that would make trade-ups new and more fun. Now, I'm personally not the first one to think about this. There has been attempts to make a new trade-up system before, like this one. This is what Kiso proposed on YouTube, so he would still add the items as in CSGO, then click proceed and this pops up. It kind of looks like a case, but you can sign it and you see all the possible outcomes. Then once you signed it, you click approve, and it kind of does like a case animation. I personally really don't like this part, but I think the rest is pretty well executed. Now, I'm unfortunately not equipped with the skill set to actually make this happen in the game, but I'm going to do my best to use animations to explain what I'm talking about.
Are you looking for cheap, low float skins for trade-ups? Check out today's sponsor, SkinsMonkey. It's the most convenient trading bot site where you don't have to overpay for low floats. I found this 0.08 Op Elite build and this 0.09 M4 Tooth Fairy, and the tradable M4 was delivered to my inventory instantly. If you apply code TechSavvy, you get a 5% deposit bonus, and you also get a $5 trading bonus when you start trading. Don't worry if you don't have any skins, just head over to Freebies and you'll find 3 giveaways, all the way up to a Gut Knife Gamma Doppler. So use my link in the description to start finding deals on low float skins today.
So the first option that I thought about is going to be basically just a revised version of the old trade-up contract. So the contract is still going to pop up, but it's going to be structured a little bit differently. This is what it would look like when you click proceed. As you can see, the input items are already in, and when you click proceed, it starts typing the possible output items, and then the same way it types the outcome item. Then curtains open and reveal your skin as before. Now, the next option that I thought about was to use a truck bed, because presumably if you think about actually doing a trade-up, it's 10 weapons, 10 guns that you have to carry somewhere, and then you get the new gun that someone probably carries from somewhere, so it makes sense to use a truck. When you open up the trade up, the truck backs in, and as you start adding the items, the truck gets loaded with the skins. Then once you're done loading, you just click the proceed button and the truck leaves, and a couple moments later it arrives back with your item in the back of the truck. Now, the next idea I had is kind of similar to the truck one. It's a guy with a trench coat, specifically Booth, the guy who sells the skins. You just give him the 10 inputs and he gives you the 1 outcome back. So I'd like to sort these changes into 2 different categories. Category number 1 is just the animation change, which is of course going to be the truck and the trench coat one. And I don't really think we need to talk about this more. You can think about some animation that takes skins away and gives you a skin. It doesn't really change much, to be honest. And the other category is the one that fundamentally changes the way you do trade-ups. This of course is option number 1, which would introduce the feature that shows you the possible outcome skins. Now, another thing you might think about is to show the outcome percent. Now, this is very unlike Valve. They are very reluctant to release odds, so I'm pretty sure that this is not going to happen. And originally this is the category that I wanted to make my video about, stuff that fundamentally changes the way you do trade-ups. But when I started thinking about it, I realized that it's really hard to come up with these things, because most of the time it won't only change the way you do the trade-up, but it also will change how the trade-up itself works. And that's obviously something we don't want, because the odds of trade-ups actually being changed is pretty much 0. So let me know what you thought about this down below. If you have any ideas that fundamentally change the way you do trade-ups but doesn't change the structure of trade-ups at all, please let me know in the comments below. If I get enough good ideas, I might make a follow-up video. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.